Hi, everybody. This is a short introductory video that I am recording for my online classes for the spring 2020 semester. So welcome, and by the end of the video, you'll have a pretty good idea about how to navigate the system. A lot of you have been my students in the past, so you definitely have seen this before. But just in case somebody is new, welcome. And after this video, you'll know what you need to do. So the first thing the classes that I'm talking about today are ES 2310 thermodynamics, ES 2410 mechanics of materials, and ES 2330 fluid dynamics. The other three courses here, engineering, surveying, statics, and business math, have some sort of a real-time or face-to-face component. So I'll address those in other classes. But for thermomechanics and fluids, the process is going to work very similarly. So I'll show you, for example, all of your websites are going to look about the same. And I'll show you the key points. So this applies to you whether you're in thermal fluids or mechanics of materials. First of all, at the top is some introductory material. And one of the things that I always include on this page is a homework template. This is how I want you to do your homework. Your homework is graded not only by the content of what you do, but by the style in which you do it. It has to be in your own handwriting, has to be turned in through the Moodle page. But it's that homework template is always available for you so that you can see how to do your homework. The next thing in fluids, you'll see, for example, the first thing that we have is a math concepts pretest. The prerequisite for this class is Calculus 3. So this pretest will just let you know if you're in the right class, and if you need to catch up on anything or refresh your memory, you'll have that opportunity to do that. The other thing I want you to see is, as in fluids especially, the entire textbook is on the Moodle page. So the appendices, which contains tables and this property tables, are here. And then if you come down here, you'll see there's another copy of the math pretest. I'll remove one or the other. And then there are some videos. So the video that I'm recording right now will be placed right here. And then the first lecture that you'll watch is this fluids introductory video. Now, out of all of this material, the way that it works is you read the documents, the PDFs and the Word documents, watch the videos, and then submit whatever homework is given. And then the due date for the homework is given as well. Anytime that you see the word submit, that means it's something that's going to be graded. So make sure that you click onto that. Now, one of my students told me a few years ago that they remembered that by saying submit for success. So every time there's submit, and you'll be successful. The way that the courses work is we'll have 2 or 3 homework assignments, and then we'll have a quiz. Okay, so the quiz is a timed item, but it is not proctored. You can see this one is due February 18th. So what you do is you take the quiz and then you submit your handwritten work through the submit button. And once again, it has to be through Moodle. It is not proctored. It is timed. It says 45 minutes, but you can really take an hour with that. And your format, once again, is graded as well as your work. So after we do the few homework assignments, the quiz, we do a couple more homework assignments. We submit, right? So submit homework chapter 3, submit homework chapter 4 here, and then the midterm exam. Now, the midterm exam, our spring break is the week immediately following the week ending in March 11th. So it begins on March 14th and it ends on the 18th, I believe. But you have to, the midterm exam is proctored, and this goes for all of my classes. So later I'll have a schedule and you'll be able to choose a time. There'll be many times that you can choose. There'll be early morning, afternoon, evenings, where we can proctor via Zoom, or if you want, we can proctor face-to-face. But the midterm and the final exams are proctored. Okay, so, and I've got a couple of duplications here, so it looks like I'm going to have to clean some stuff up. But there'll be several times that week between the 7th and the 11th when you can take your midterm exam. And that goes for everybody. All right, so everything is laid out up through the midterm exam in each of my classes. After the midterm exam, I will grade your work to that point. I'll submit a midterm grade, and then I'll post this for the remainder of the class as well. But the pace is pretty clippy. We have to keep moving forward at a pretty good rate. But if you stay with the schedule, it's very, very doable. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention is because we don't have any face-to-face time, I really want to make sure that you are aware that you can work with me outside of this, what would you say, outside of this forum. So if you, and it looks like I haven't put up my new syllabus yet, so that will be my next thing to do. The other classes, I'll make sure that the syllabus is here. I'll get rid of the old syllabi, but let me come over here and I will find that syllabus and show it to you. But on the syllabus, we have all of the elements of what you need to do to get the grade that you want in this class, whichever of the classes you are in, okay? So I'm just going to get that syllabus. All right. And this course for fluids is 2330, pardon me. So I'll pull this up, and this will be, as I said, this will be available online, but the syllabi look similar to each other. So for fluid dynamics, it's a 3-credit course. All the videos are via YouTube. We have a course outline showing you the sections of the textbook. And in fluids, like I said, all the sections of the textbook are available. Every chapter is available to you. All the tables are available to you. Mechanics of materials, some of it's on there. If you need more, let me know. And the same for thermodynamics. But the textbook is not required for fluids. So we have due dates for the homeworks, the quizzes, and the midterm exam. Okay, same for the rest of the semester. And so the 2 elements that are proctored are the midterm exam and the final. This goes for all 3 classes. The homeworks are turned in through Moodle. The quizzes are turned in through Moodle. They're timed but not proctored. So the way that this breaks down is that the homework is worth 10% of your grade, the quizzes are worth 10% of your grade, and the proctored midterm and final are each worth 40% of your grade. So they're very heavily weighted. But if you are able to work with me and stay up with the schedule, then you'll find that everything works together. So there won't be any surprises on the midterm or final. Now, the other thing that I would like to bring up is that I do put on my syllabus my phone number, and I encourage you to text me when you need help, or if you just don't understand something. My phone number is area code 307, number 272-1833, and I find it to be a very efficient way to work with students. So I hope you will take me at my word and text me. The other thing is the due dates are approximate. The due dates are there to keep you on track. If you miss a due date by a couple of hours, you're not going to be locked out of the system and you're not going to lose points. So if you have a situation where you're a little bit late with a homework, it's fine. The only firm times are after we set the time for our midterm exam and our final exam, but the homework and quizzes are a little flexible. But I don't want you to have a big bunch of the work pouring out at the end of the semester. So if you stick to that kind of a schedule, everything will flow pretty nicely and the pace of your work will be pretty consistent. All right, well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very glad to have you in class. My office is in the Math and Science Building on the Northwest College campus, inside of the main office. So my office number is 117. It's inside of 115. I'm here a lot, so I hope you'll come see me. And I also hope that you will text me. And if neither of those 2 things work, please email me and I will answer you as soon as I can, keep you squared away, help you succeed. All right, have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon.